Another W day. We took SPY 1 for 1 on the day. You guys saw yesterday we killed it. Monday we didn't take any single trades. This is how patience pays. Right off open, within like 2 to 3 minutes off open, we took this SPY trade. Now you guys know that I usually don't take stuff off open like this, but this setup's super nice. We had this 645 to the upside. We go to the 1 hour time frame. You guys can see this was all-time highs. Now we started coming up pre-market into this 645. We got the reactions right near that 645 right before market opened, and this set up so perfect because if this broke off the first minute, I wouldn't be able to take it. There's just, liquidity issues. This thing can come up right back down. It's not as high probability. So what happened was when market opened, we died, right? We fell. Very nice reaction at the 645. And then something to note here is this selling pressure, right? Is probably people taking profits from that overnight price action for us coming up to all-time highs again. We flipped it immediately, and these buyers came in crazy on this candle. We went from 50s all the way back up. We got above this high right there, and that's exactly what I like to see. We had this huge move to the downside and then a bigger move right to the upside, showing that aggression in buyers. The tape was going crazy. And then once we got above here, that's when I started getting into my position. And then I was fully in on this 645 break right around here. Now my stop loss was the high of this candle right here. And you guys might be like, yo, how's your stop loss so tight? It's because our entry parameters are so tight that our time of sales will tell us when to enter. And then usually we don't really have a drawdown, or if we do, it's very small. And we'll know we're wrong right away. That's why we scalp, because our risk reward is just so nice because of how we enter. Now, you guys can see we came up, came right back down. We were close to this, right? But it's just based off the time of sales. And then we just shot up, right? We came up 30 cents, kind of chilled there. Then we made a new high. So I was 50% out on this push. I was up around, I think 13% when I started selling. And then when we made a new high and kind of just chilled there, I also saw QQQ not really doing too much. That's when I was 70, 80% out. And then I just put my stop loss to break even. Stop loss break even hit right there. And then it happens, right? I hit a 1 to 4 risk to reward anyway. It doesn't really matter. I don't care what happens after the move. If I hit my stop loss or my break even hits, I don't care what happens after. That thing could flip all the way to $900 on SPY. I wouldn't really care because I stuck to the same plan that's kept me profitable for all these years. And that's it, right? There's no emotions. I stuck to my plan. That's all that it's about. And it was a W trade, right? 20% at the highs, not bad. Risking only 5%. I probably would have lost a little bit less than 5%. Very nice, very managed well. Stop loss break even, stuck to the plan, everything. And now we just move on to tomorrow. I live trade every single morning. As you guys can see, the student results as well. Absolutely kill it every single day. And I'll see you guys next time.